Hi guys, it's Erik-Weisz with a new lock picking video. And the lock I have today is this innocently looking padlock. It's the Tokoz Alfa 50. It's a wafer lock and it doesn't look very challenging at first glance, but it was actually the only lock that could not be opened by anybody at the Austrian Championship this year. And I also heard that it was quite a challenge to the participants of the Czech Championship earlier this year. So I think it would be interesting to have this on camera and get some insights how this works and what makes picking probably a bit easier, and yeah, give some inspiration how to approach this one. But now, without further ado, let's put this thing in a vise and see if we can get it picked. Okay, the Tokoz Alfa 50 is now in the vise. Key works smoothly. And this is the bitting, some nice highs and lows, quite challenging. For tensioning I use this wiper blade type of tensioner, and the first thing to do is to be careful not to interfere with the first wafer. That's happened to me, and yeah, it made my life quite hard for a while, so be careful not to do that. And for picking I use this shallow hook from Peterson, and I apply quite heavy tension and go through the wafers and look for binders and push them carefully, not to overset anything, because this thing is really prone to oversets and it's almost impossible to recover from those without losing everything else. To be honest, I don't know what's the problem now. Feels very good, but still not open. And that's always the problem with this one. It's not open and you don't know why. There we go. Sorry that this took a bit longer, but I really wanted to get that on camera. Now, let's have a look what's inside of this beauty. The good thing is that this is really easy to cut. You only have to take a screwdriver and remove the screw that is down here. And then, better use the key. Pop it up again. Oh, no, not necessary. Okay. Then this thing slides out. And yeah, it's a bit of a mess now. All right, that's not the beautiful way, but at least it works. And let's do it entirely. And yeah, this is the housing shackle. Shackle is held in the housing by this little piece here. And the bolt is actually consists actually of those 5 little pieces that are stacked over one another, and they are spring loaded, and this is the spring for the shackle. Yeah, and that's the actual locking mechanism, which is surprisingly simple in its design. Let's see if we can get this clip off with the pick. That's not the nice kind to do it, but unfortunately I have no other tools available now. So here we go. That's a simple clip, and that's what they mean by pull protection, I guess. And yeah, the actual core is this one, and yeah, it's really simple. It has 7 wafers, and it cannot be gutted any further. But it's 7 wafers. That's probably what makes it difficult. And these wafers interact with this housing on the top and on the bottom. And yeah, it's really simple in its design, but it's effective in terms of picking resistance. Don't know if it is strong in terms of physical attacks, but yeah. And what happens, what's remarkable, I think, is that all these wafers stick out the same height, which means that in the interior, the key really moves all the wafers the same distance. So the key is inserted, the wafers all retract, but different than in a pin tumbler, these wafers have their cuts in the interior. Don't know if it's clear what I mean. Makes a difference in picking in any case. So yeah, that's about all. I will have some fun to put this again together again. And in any case, I hope you enjoyed this video and got some inspiration for the Tokoz Alfa 50. And yeah, I look forward to pick this one in the next championship. See you next time. Bye-bye.